Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel Cush, and today I'm going to be giving you the ways that I am being proactive and doing a little preventative work to prevent as many stretch marks as possible with my twin pregnancy. So I want to put a disclaimer on this video. Stretch marks, how much they show up, how bad they are on your skin, are hereditary, and some people are just super blessed to never have them. Some people get stretch marks really, really easily. I had stretch marks when I went through a growth phase, probably between high school and college. So I know that I'm highly likely to get them again. But just like everything else, there are things that you can do to either lessen how obvious they are, or prevent them for a longer time, or at least help with the severity of them. I always think of it like this, like even if you can't prevent it, you can do what you can do in your own power to make it less. And obviously stretch marks is a sign of a very amazing pregnancy or growth or whatever it is that gave you your stretch marks. I think that on the other hand, we can do what we can do to make ourselves feel better and control them as best as possible. So some of the things that I read up on and I saw other people doing was using and moisturizing from the outside, which was super important. Also because my skin, I'm in week 18, I'll be going into week 19 soon. My skin is so dry and itchy. Moisturizing from the outside has been essential, and I'm drinking a ton of water. So I definitely need to be moisturizing inside and out. So the first thing I'm doing is using a topical moisturizer. Now, there are several types of moisturizers. There's lotions, there are like body butters, and then there are just straight oils. I have found that lotions are not enough for me right now to keep my skin hydrated. Even with all the water I'm drinking, I am just like absorbing so much of it. My skin is constantly dry. So I kind of passed on lotions. I tried them for the first trimester. I felt like I was reapplying them like 3-4 times a day, and that was just too much. And I still had like dry skin on my arms, even dry skin, like my legs were super dry, and then like the bottom of my stomach. So I switched to a much heavier lotion, which is, some people call them body butters, other people call them butter creams. The first one I started with is this one from 100% Pure. It is their blood orange hand cream, all natural. It's vegan, non-toxic. This is amazing. I know it's supposed to be a super rich hand cream, but it's just thick enough for me to use as a body butter. And I'm only using this on my belly. I am using a little bit of this on like my dry patches, but a regular lotion will suffice for like my whole body, and then a butter cream for my stomach and really, really dry patches like elbows, legs. My forearm was getting really dry, I don't know why. So this was the first thing I tried. I have also seen and heard a lot of people using actual just straight oil. So this jar came from Zero Waste Collective, their store. It's an amber bottle because with oils they're light and heat sensitive, so it really helps protect it. This I made by going to my natural grocer. I found a recipe online that I kind of tweaked. I used about 1/3 jojoba oil, and then I filled the rest up with sweet almond oil that had vitamin E mixed into it, and then about 1/4 ounce of lavender essential oil. I like the smell of the lavender. It's also good for your skin, but the almond oil and the jojoba by itself was like too nutty of a scent. I didn't really love it. So when I mixed in the lavender, it was just enough to like make it really, really nice and relaxing. I use this only on my belly, on my knees and elbows. Those 3 spots really soak up a lot of oil. So when I was using this combo, or when I do use this combo, This goes on in the morning. This soaks in a little quicker and a little better and doesn't get on my clothes. I use the oil mixture at night because I can really like lather it on. It can like sit on top of my skin a little longer because it takes a little bit longer to kind of melt in there. And then I wear like an old t-shirt, or I use a robe to protect my bed sheets. I would never put on oil before I like put on work clothes because the oil just gets all over the place, unless you have like 30 minutes to let it really soak in, and then you don't have to worry about it. So I did those two at first. The only thing is that these were both not organic. I really love organic skincare when I can. I think it's important. There's, your skin is the largest organ on your body. You're covering yourself in it when I can. And when I do find organic skincare, I like to go for it. I realize there's not a ton of options out there. There are a bunch of companies that offer versions of organic. I happened to come across an amazing company called Mambino Organics. And I'm going to share this with you because their mom, like preventative maternity line is organic, and I really like that. So again, I went with Oh Baby Anti-Stretch Belly Butter. It's got 7 super plants in it. Again, the body butter I'm using in the morning when I'm getting ready. It can go underneath my clothes. It doesn't get on them. And with this one, I'll show you the difference. With this lotion buttercream, it looks like just a really thick lotion. And it goes in like a lotion, so you could see it like stood up on your skin. With the Mambino Organics, it's actually a solid butter, and you just like run your fingers over it like this, and then you just oil yourself up. This is almost like a cross between like a buttercream that like kind of melts into an oil on your skin, but again, not like a true oil because it goes on like a lotion and absorbs like lotion. So I'm using this in the morning now. Again, it is USDA certified organic, and one of the things is I just want to make sure I'm saying this right. The ingredient, it is citrus based. It's got I think it smells like blood orange, but I'll double check. I'll put a link to this down in the description. And then the second thing I'm using from them, again, USDA certified organic. This is their Oh Baby Anti-Stretch body oil with 7 super plants. And this one, again, I think, let me just, shea nut butter oil, rose hip, sweet orange. They've got lavender in here as well. Organic jojoba. So a lot of the same ingredients that I put in like the lavender, the jojoba oil in my homemade oils that, again, I think I hopefully I mentioned this, but I got all these oils at my local health food store. You can find ours is Sprouts. That also could come from Whole Foods, or even Amazon has a ton of oils now. But this is a pre-mixed one. I like the size of this. I actually put this in my purse because with my elbows and knees being dry, a drop or two of this like really works quickly. And then again, this is what I'm putting on at night on my belly. Just a little bit goes a long way. It's just a regular oil, but it smells amazing. And I'm rubbing it in to my belly, and then I'm putting on like a loose t-shirt or a robe to just like cover up and let it soak in. So these are like the first ones I started out with, still all natural. This was 100% all natural. They don't have any synthetic ingredients in either one of these. Store-bought from 100% pure store. They're also online. And then this was my local health food shop. And then these, the Mambino, hope I'm saying that right. Organics is an organic skincare options for all of you, either moms or non-moms out there who are really interested in organic skincare, I think if I wasn't even pregnant, I would be using this. I really, really like this. So good organic skincare option. And then the second thing I'm doing is from the inside, I'm uber hydrating. I feel like I'm drinking about 20 or 30 more ounces of water than I already do. We live in a hot, dry climate, so I'm already drinking a lot of water. It's hard because you have to pee all the time. But even now that I'm drinking 20 to 30 more ounces of water per day, I'm actually not using the bathroom any more than normal. So, I mean, I'm really using all of that hydration. And then I'm also trying to eat a lot of protein in the form of collagen protein. So I use Vital Farms collagen protein in my oatmeal. I just mix it into a smoothie. You can bake with it. You can, it is not destroyed by heat. So it's a really good way, but collagen really helps with your skin's elasticity. Being pregnant and especially being pregnant with twins, I've been told keep your protein super high. So part of the protein during the day, I like to make sure it comes from collagen protein so that it's also working on revitalizing the skin and the elasticity and the health of it. So high protein with a portion of that being collagen. And then of course, lots and lots and lots of water. So those are the two things that I'm really focusing on: hydrating from the outside, hydrating from the inside, giving my skin as much elasticity that it possibly can. I think of it as like my chapped lips. Like if I know that I can hydrate and hydrate and hydrate, and my lips can rehydrate themselves. But in the meantime, I put on like chapstick because when they're dry, they just crack and bleed. And so it's like, the more you do to prevent it, the better it is. You don't end up with damaged lips. I'm hoping it's the same thing with my skin. The more I'm doing preventative wise on the outside and the inside to keep my skin moisturized and the most elastic it can be, the better. So thank you guys so much. If you guys are currently using a belly oil, belly butter, belly lotion, belly cream, anything for stretch marks, let me know. I would love to hear from you down in the comments, like what worked for you or what are you currently using that you felt like worked. I know that someone had, I think they recommended like an essential oil, and I forgot now which one it was. I think it was rose hips maybe, but if anybody knows of the essential oil that's really healing for your skin, please drop that below. I love essential oils and I'm always willing to try them. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It supports my channel, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever we put up a new video in our twin pregnancy series. And thank you guys for stopping by. Bye.